Good morning. Motivational strategies and changing trends. Under this podcast series, this is next episode. Singularity. Let me repeat. Singularity. What do you think about it? Naturally, the Big Bang. Everything was point blank and then blast happened. So time t equal to zero, there was singularity. Then what happened? Next tickle, it become duality, energy and mass. Some of the energy got converted into mass. So duality come almost the next moment. The world is defined in binaries, if you see. Long, short, near, far. But binary also didn't stay. It turned into trinity. The positive, negative, and neutral. The magnetic poles were two. The electric charges were two, but the neutral thing come. So that turned into trinity. But that even didn't stay. A single photon got converted into at least seven wavelengths. When it went through the prism, rainbow, seven colors came. Things keeps on going further, and Schrodinger wave function we can see now. Those many dimensions are there. So it started with singularity. Those many dimensions came. Wave function. I'm not going to tell the formula, but we understand that many dimensions came from the singularity. Who created all these things? How did this all get created? Naturally, it must be the God. So, who is God? OMG. People are going to say, now, are you going to define the God? Are you going to say the creator and his and that? OMG. Isn't it a very beautiful word? Only three sentences, but or three words, three letters. But that OMG present in all the languages. It's in different way, people say, but those three words express so many things. OMG, oh my God. Let me repeat. OMG, oh my goodness. Oh my God, oh my goodness. If you put these two equations in front of each other with equal to sign, then oh my cancels. What remains? God, goodness. God equal to goodness. That's what is my definition of God. God, goodness. Isn't this definition is acceptable across languages, across cultures, across geography, across planets? God, goodness. God is goodness. Simple. Do we think the consciousness means this hydrocarbon based system has been created on the third rock from the sun? That's where only consciousness exists. Are we thinking there cannot be consciousness in different places, in different forms? Why can't we think even on the stars, the plasma can carry the signals the way the neurons carry in our body? So there may be consciousness. The consciousness, if you define birth, growth, and decay is the consciousness, and in between, then even stars, galaxies, universe, everybody goes through that phase. Don't we think consciousness may be there. Can we define God as a universal consciousness? Is it required God means very great or very big, which we cannot imagine? But even we cannot imagine the smallest of smallest thing. Can we imagine what is the diameter of that electron or quark or something before below that? Can we imagine that length? And that's the one creates the life, or it gives the energy to mass in the Higgs field. So is it the biggest of biggest or the smallest of smallest? Where is the God? And instead of God or creator, can we define a new term called universal consciousness? We don't want to define or restrict only the hydrocarbon, or uh, uh, you can add something more, nitrogen, and we have more than that. So that's why I'm saying, can we say the restriction is not that universal consciousness can be more than that? So if we say going forward universal consciousness, will that work? OMG, oh my goodness, thanks to the universal consciousness. Good morning.